Yo guys, Theo here on Common Sense. Back in Sweden for a bit. I had to go back, or I didn't have to go back, but a few errands came up that were much easier to deal with at home. And we have some family news. My cousin got twins, so it was just a good time to go back for a couple of days. So yeah, I've really been missing the cold actually. Not the darkness so much, but now it's in the morning. I went from home at sunrise, which was 7:15 today, so it's probably like 7:30 right now. But I've missed the cold. When you go away somewhere for a longer amount of time, like I've been loving my time in Greece, the salt water, the sun, all that. But it highlights really what you like about where you're from, that you might not be able to see in the same way when you're there all the time. So I missed the cold and I missed the sauna. So today I want to do just some little vlog style video. I wanted to talk about, I was traveling yesterday, and that's kind of, it's kind of exhausting in and of itself, that just, being on the airport, sitting on planes and shit. But I also came home in the middle of the night, so I didn't, probably fell asleep like 1 or something. And when you, like me, have started going to bed at at 8, and fall asleep between 8 and 9, you realize you don't have to go to bed quite that early to, you'd be fine if you go to bed at 10 too, but you realize in comparison how much shittier the quality is. Because, if I go to sleep at, let's say, that I fall asleep at 9 and I wake up a little earlier at like 2:30, it could happen, 5.5 hours, I'm still doing pretty damn great. I don't feel a huge sleep deficit. But now, when I probably slept the same amount of hours, but from 1, I just feel like, we're not meant to be that way. And also, since I used to be a heavy drinker before all the uncommon sense stuff, I can tell now that there was an aspect of the hangover that was just that you're, it's not due to the alcohol only, it's that you went to sleep too late. So today I want to talk about how do you go about coming out of it a little. Like I feel, I can always see my eyes being just a little. Well, just because you're tired doesn't mean you can't do anything, that you should just chill. Like, yeah, sometimes we have to rest more. Like say you've, you feel you're overtrained, you're very sore. Means maybe that you shouldn't hit the heavy workout on that day, but it doesn't mean that you should just lay around. In fact, some light exercise, just walking, or some light mobility work for whatever muscle group you're sore in, and that would actually speed up the recovery for the blood flow. So, just that we're tired and a little worn out, it's not an excuse to just lax completely, that you can reserve for if you get really, really sick, which you hopefully don't at all if you live the lifestyle. So yeah, I'm gonna take a swim here to get going. This is something I missed. The cold plunges, my cold shower I take in the morning in Greece, but it's not the same. It didn't really get as cold as I wanted until it was actually more winter, like in Greece. But yeah, and also you want to be able to go in fully, and even just a thing like being able to do it in a lake. I love swimming in the sea in Greece, but not only do a bathtub either for a cold plunge, but actually go in. So yeah, I'm gonna do that. Then I'm gonna head for the sauna, and I'm quite fasted. I guess I must be like 21 hours faster or something, because I just had a big meal for lunch before I went away yesterday. I didn't eat anything more. I'm a bit more fasted. So now it's cold plunge, sauna, and break today's fast. -3 today. Well, not in the water. Because then it would all be ice. Ooh. Ooh. And there's the sun too. Ah, very nice. Look at that. I definitely will be speeding up the clip when I'm sitting in there so you don't have to just watch me be still for so long. But I watched the time. It was around 2 minutes I was in there. That's pretty good. I was actually surprised at how resistant I am to it now when I haven't been able to be exposed to quite as cold exposure. I was in the mountains and stuff in Greece. I guess the swim there. I was just thinking now, of course, just like, that we did a swim. It was not quite as cold in the air, but the water should have been about the same. But of course, one bath like that would be like, boom, now I'm just resistant. I guess I built up a good baseline. Maybe it is, interesting take here. Just like how you have to push yourself quite hard to make muscle gains, but not as hard at all to maintain it. Maybe it's kind of the same with a cold. Because I was doing this a lot, and it was, when it was maybe 8 degrees in the water, like in the fall before I was going to Greece, like almost every day. I did it, and now I've been doing the cold showers and stuff. Maybe it is the same, that I built up good cold resistant and sort of maintain it. Interesting. But okay, let's go to the sauna. Wow, that's gonna be nice. I haven't done that in months. Wow, I just realized how happy I am about that. Oh yeah, that was the point. It's if you feel a bit rusty from, like I said, day of traveling, sleeping a bit too little and at a bad time, this gets you right out of it. I feel so fresh now, alert. My body that felt a little like, it's a feeling I almost want to call it like it feels dirty, like on the inside when you've slept or are tired in that way. I feel like clean now, and that's just amazing. That was beautiful. It was more cloudy when I was heading here. Wow, loving it. Sweden welcomes me home. I missed this. That was amazing. First one in 3 months. Incredible. It's kind of interesting when you come from like a very cold plunge, an extended 2-minute one like that. Even when you start to get quite warm, it takes a while to break a sweat, much longer than otherwise, but it turns out really well because you're kind of slow cooked. It's kind of like I've done with a friend sometimes. If we forgot to put the sauna on, like put it on before we go there, and we just like, okay, we just turn it on and go in there now. At first, of course, you feel like, I'm just sitting here in a room. It's getting slightly warmer, but you become kind of like the boiled frog. That all of a sudden you're just, when you sneak into it, when you don't enter the very high heat like that, it's actually a great experience. But okay, let's go enjoy breaking today's fast. This, guys, I try to hide. I'm staying at my parents' place because I'm renting out my place while I'm in Greece. And look at this guy, he keeps following. How am I gonna film this without him eating any of it? Can we go down? Can we go down? That's good. Okay, so here we have 4 small kiwis, 25 centiliters orange juice, big ass carrot, 6 cooked egg whites, and 6 raw egg yolks. And I fried this in like 20 grams of butter. Let me pull out the calories real quick. Okay, so we have here, I had to move here to block the cat, and now he's going for the other side again. So we have here 947 calories with 51 grams of protein, 54 grams of fat, and 59 grams of carbs. So it's kind of a big meal. It's probably not for you if you're not ripped, jacked, and stacked. Okay, we get our protein needs from the eggs. We get a nice amount of micronutrients. We cook the egg whites because it's more bioavailable, the protein, than also when it's cooked. It doesn't block rather, the uptake of some micronutrients in the egg yolks. And the egg yolks are just better raw, more bioavailable. We have a carrot per meal for a belly of steel, few per day, keeps excess estrogen away. It's true, cleans out the gut. Have some orange juice and fruit for antioxidants and the fructose, some carbs. Carbs are great. Okay, this is not the keto channel. Yeah, but I'll eat this now. Oh, let's see this. This is always porn. And a hefty amount of salt, obviously. Alright guys, that's it for today's little vlog style video. I'm gonna go hit legs with a buddy now, do some squats, some stiff-legged deadlifts, but I want the video to be done, so Just imagine me doing that right now. So I hope the video was a little wholesome, or maybe you could find one or two useful tidbits of information in there. So yeah, we're done. So please like and comment. You can DM me on Instagram. The link is in the description if you're interested in coaching. And please subscribe for more content about fitness, fasting, losing weight, building muscles, health improvement, stoicism, mental health, philosophy, mindset. It's a mindset, guys, that if you're tired, just go take the cold plunge and you'll be tired no more. Peace.